lat dissection video. Today we're going to talk about the ever popular Airbench. Probably one of the tougher E-sizes we have, but it's definitely a good one to do, and one that I think everyone should do at least once a day. You got to do an Airbench once a day. So let's bring Carrie in here. She'll be our demonstrator. So Airbench, again, we'll start from proper instruction. We'll start from the feet up. So you want your feet same hip width that we like in all of our exercises. All right, feet pointed straight ahead, about 5 to 6 inches apart width-wise from big toe to big toe. Now the key with this one is when you do move your feet out, you start scooting down. You want to have your feet out far enough so that your knees are always a little bit behind the ankles. And we'll show you a side view of this one here in a second, so you get a better idea. But once you get down in this position, you want to get try to get to where you're parallel from your hip to your knee, so about 90 degrees there. And you're going to hold that position. Keep your hands just relaxed on your thighs there. The weight distribution should be more towards the heels, not so much on the balls of your feet, but you want to try to really work the weight towards the heels, almost to where you can lift your toes up. And you're trying to press your low back right up against the wall there, flat to the wall. You'll feel a ton of work here in the quads. Your legs might start shaking like crazy, but that's okay. It just means we're getting stronger there in the quads and the muscles in around the pelvis. All right, so you want to stay as long as you can here. 2 minutes ideally, all in one rep. If you need to, you can always come out, take a break, get back into it. But you want to hold this position for at least 2 minutes. So let's come on out of that. Okay, so the Airbench, we'll have Carrie get down into it again here. So again, the big key with the Airbench, and what will actually make it a tougher E-size to do correctly, is if we don't have our feet in the right position. So a big mistake a lot of clients will make is that they won't move their feet out far enough. They'll have their feet back and go even more, where the ankle is actually behind the knee in that position there. That puts a lot more stress, one, on your knee joint, all right? And two, it makes it an incredibly harder exercise to do if you have the feet back too far. So always have your feet out far enough so where your center of your ankle is a little bit in front of the knee joint there. All right. Again, hands relaxed there. You don't want to be pressing like that, trying to brace your upper body or anything like that. Hands should be relaxed. Your stomach muscles should be relaxed. Weight in the heels. So some of the other things you want to look for when you are in the Airbench, as far as position-wise, one is you don't want to have your feet too wide. A lot of times, when clients will get their feet super wide in this position, we don't want that. Again, we want to get the feet hip width apart. So it should be from your center of your hip to your knee to your ankle. Nice straight line like that. Don't want to go wider than that. Other things you want to look for is foot position. Again, don't want the feet turning out. Don't want the toes to splay out like that. We don't want the knees to go out wide like that, or even together. Again, a nice straight line, ankle, knee, hip, all right, about the width of your fist. Now, one of the things you also can do, and this is a really good thing to add in if you're having maybe some discomfort in your knee, is just putting a pillow right there between your knees and just holding onto the pillow like that. A lot of times that can take a lot of the pressure that you might be feeling on your knees, some of the discomfort that you might be having on your knees. Putting a pillow there like that could definitely help out, taking some of that pressure and allowing you to do this exercise correctly. As far as the Airbench, it's a very good exercise. Obviously, it's strengthening the quad muscles in and around the hip. A very good exercise for eliminating low back pain. So if you're ever taking a long trip, or maybe your back's hurting you and you can find a wall to do an Airbench, very good thing to do just to kind of get some relief of that low back pain. We use it quite frequently here in the clinic to really get the pelvis into a more bilateral position and really strengthen that support system, which is the pelvic girdle and the muscles in and around the pelvis to help support the rest of your spine. So definitely an exercise, like I said, it's probably an exercise you should do at least once a day. All right? Thanks, Karen. You can come out of that. All right, so again, if you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call, shoot us an email, or you can always come by the clinic, and we'll be happy to assist you in any way. All right, thanks.